I'm Jordan Lunn, I'm racing for Identity BMX 2012 and we're off to France to race indoor at Caen.
Took a spin, have you?
What?
Took a spin.
Spoon,
Not sugar.
Michael. No, we've gone. we've set off. We're just leaving now because this services is rubbish. This services is rubbish. Well, where are you? Are you? Oh, he's well confused.
We're setting off, we've got Dave Franciosi, team manager, we've got Oggy Ogden, racing Cruise Round 20 entry, we've also got Michael Cummins, Jake Power from the ODP.
Is he outside?
Are you outside? Are you outside? We're outside. If you walk down to where that Days Inn is, you'll see us.
Just outside the park bench, around the corner.
Can you keep walking down?
Cheers, guys.
I ain't got any time, don't worry about it.
Lots of pranks, lots of fooling around and yeah, just camaraderie, I think the term is.
I'm all wet now.
We're racing the French Nationals, so we'll be setting off today, racing there 2 days in a row, and then back on Monday to do some more filming, and yeah, it's going to be a good time.
Is that better for you?
Yeah, much better.
Cool.
He's a wanted man, and not for that sort of way either.
Don't tell anybody you saw me.
Don't worry, Oggy, you haven't got a good side.
Ready? Watch the gate.
You get him, Jake, fucking help me, Jake. Right, I don't know what you did.
Right, you're in for it now. Sunshine.
I'm new to all of this, so what do I need to do?
You've got no commercial.
No, we're a BMX race team, so we're not selling anything.
Vehicle's not fitted with LPG gas.
No. It's got a few feet of that spout hot air though.
Yep. So this is your first time?
Yeah.
Your name is?
David Franciosi.
You're actually on the next train. You go straight round for this.
All right, okay.
Okay. Do your ticket.
So which way? What do I follow? Just.
You've got your return details on the bottom there, coming back on the 27th, yeah?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. Just goes in front there.
We're off to go and race the French.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Make sure you win.
Yeah.
Oh, broken arm is broken. Ah, don't, let go. No, don't. Seriously, don't. You got my arm, don't. Oh my god. I think that's nearly broken.
What's the race?
I can't race, Dave. I've got a broken arm.
now. No, I don't need a passport now.
Broken arm and a massive wedgie.
No, not the accents on stuff, so I'm guessing so.
France in just 35 minutes. As long as you go by train. We go right here.
No, it's straight for is it that way?
Nice to go right around the back.
I'm gonna say mine.
Oh yeah, Jay.
Oh look, he's a big sign that says France.
France, this way.
Well, which way do we go? Alright, has everyone got their passports? That guy didn't even count how many people he had in here.
It's
Just like...
It's only people Toilets if anyone needs them. You're gonna wait till you for this.
I was going to ask if this has got first class.
It's got first class. How the hell are they getting a bus in?
Well, it could be worse. You could be going cattle class.
We're going in first class.
Oh,
Do you want me to do that?
Can you actually get
if you
first
point
class?
me in the direction of
No.
first.
Where is first class exactly? I can't see it. I can't find my accommodation.
Do you actually sit in the van
there we go.
on the train?
Sit down, lads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. Ask him where first class is.
Excuse me, mate. Where's first class?
It's first class at the front.
There you go. Lovely.
Jump! I'm going to go and watch some telly. I want to sit and watch the telly for a bit.
Sit and watch the telly.
Yeah. What are we going to put on? What we got? Fast and Furious 75.
75.
And because we're going to France, I thought Taken was quite apt.
But with the kidnappings in
The kidnappings in France.
What, we're just gonna let him kidnap Jake?
Or we can watch Jackass again.
No. So your missus? Better looking.
For your safety and comfort, we recommend that you stay with your vehicle. Do not stand or walk between the vehicles during the crossing. In the unlikely event of an emergency, follow the instructions broadcast over the public address system.
Yeah, we just got off the Eurostar, about a 35-minute trip from Folkestone to Calais. Got about a 3-hour drive, about 300 kilometres, so it's about 3 hours. It's just first time driving in France, I realised why they've got the steering wheel on the other side. It makes it so much more easier. But no, we're just going off down to Caen now. We'll go and see the track, and then we've got a stand as well, so we'll get that kind of sorted out, and then we'll have a walk at the track and do some stuff down there. We've got to meet our French team as well, who are meeting us this weekend, so which is quite good. And then we'll go and find our hotel, and then go and sample the local wildlife tonight. Bang!
You will get over that. Oh, it's lovely weather, isn't it?
Let's do some squats.
You're not bumming again, are you?
It's wet.
Ladies, please.
Oh, I ain't falling
Jake,
in that,
have a
have I?
word. Oh.
I really need a week. Look at the little one. I want to jump, man. Kids.
See? And now you feel better.
Do you?
Not turning 30. Gone the wrong way, Oggy.
Sure.
Oggy's taking us the wrong way.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you have as well.
Blame me.
Well, you said turn. Oh, okay.
Wait till Saturn sorts itself out.
The reason it's sorting itself out, mate, is because it's lost.
Not in.
You're on the wrong way.
See? See? Come on.
Barman's a naff, aren't they? Hold on. We've gone from getting there at 2 o'clock to now 2:30. Yeah, right one. Well done.
Straight to trees.
She's scared. Good luck, mate. You can't even see down, can you?
You don't want to see down, it's not good.
Dinner chicken. Not easy because it's balanced.
Yeah, the first job I think will be finding it, because so far we've had a bit of an argument between our co-pilot and our sat-nav. Sat-nav's won, so we had a bit of a half an hour detour. It's a bit of a drive. We've been on the road since 5:30 this morning, and it's now 3:30 French time and we're still not there, so it is quite a drive, but it's not too bad. We had quite a good laugh, and the good thing about this is the guys are getting to know each other quite well, where before we've been at a race, and they've always been concentrating on racing and not really getting to know each other. And like Jordan, Michael and Jake have had a bit of good fun in the back of the van and stuff like that. So it's quite a good bonding sort of weekend as well. So it's kind of, we couldn't bring all the team, these 2 members of the team that we couldn't bring, just through their work commitments. But no, it's been quite good to get them all together, and obviously this weekend will be a good test just to see the strengths and weaknesses of each rider and what we need to work on pre the World Cups in May in Birmingham. We've got 4 riders this weekend with us. We've got Martin Ogden, who's the oldest rider. Martin's been quite influential with our BMX design. We started using him early last year to help us with prototypes. So he's been on the team for quite a long time, really, the longest guy we've had. And he's been connected with our company for the last 10 years. So it was quite a good choice to pick him and that. After that, we got Jordan. Jordan actually works for Identity. He's one of the members of staff at our head office in the UK. Basically, he's quite a good 4-cross rider, and he just wanted to come and experience BMX for the first time. And obviously, with him working for us as well, he kind of races and works on the weekends at the events as well. So it kind of works quite well with that. Then after that, we got Michael. Michael's one of the junior riders that we have from the UK. Junior is quite a hard category. It's going to be hard this weekend. I think he's got like 280 riders in his category, so it's quite a hard category. So Michael lives quite close to Martin in Keighley in West Yorkshire. He's quite a lively one. He's going to be the heartbreaker of the weekend. I think he's got his eyes on a few women, I think, just to get some scorecards going. And then you got Jake. It's Jake's first time abroad. He's never been abroad before ever, so he's for that trip as well, to come away with us. He didn't really know many of us because he's only been riding with us for 3 months, and that's quite daunting as well. And I think one of the biggest things for Jake this weekend is because of French rules, he's got to run clipless flat pedals, so he can't run clips, which he's trained quite a lot on in the UK because there is no rule. So he's going to have a bit of a struggle there, really, because obviously he's not as powerful on flat pedals, and he's not really rode it. So basically it's just like training him. I'll be watching, what they're doing well with, what they're not doing well with, and then obviously we'll get a plan together, and then obviously target some of the weaker spots that they're proving this weekend for the Worlds in Birmingham. You can see it's a massive arena, and just got to try and find out where we got to be, I think. So.
It doesn't seem that soft when you're on it, but it looks it.
When you get riding it, it will be water.
Yeah,
especially the turns as well. Turns
yeah.
Get well ripped up.
It's going to get loose, isn't it?
4-cross skills.
4-cross. We actually know how to turn.
Turns already look like they've been ripped up.
Okay, so the track's real soft, so I think it'll suit me and Oggy because we're used to riding mountain bikes on softer tracks. It looks like it's got quite a lot of flow, although you have to get used to the track because it's quite a different kind of layout to normal UK kind of tracks. The rhythm sections are different, and looks like it's going to be a challenging kind of track to get used to, but it should be good fun.
Because if you jump this and you come up short, you're bonked.
If you jump this, you're going to go high.
Yeah, so that's what I said to him. So if you look, you can't manual it, because look at how deep it is here and it's long there.
There's more metal over there than here.
Yeah,
Pick up for it or just pump through it.
Pick up.
Wheel pick up.
Pick through it. I said pick up, and then I had a manual, I'll pick up again.
Yeah. Difference of opinion in the team at the minute. We all kind of think different things. Some are saying jump in, some are saying wheelie through, some are saying pumping through. The track at the minute, like obviously the flat bit's quite hard, but in the turns, once they start getting like carved into, they're going to come real loose and real rutty. But once they start getting carved up, all the stones that are like in the top that are quite hard packed now, they're all going to like slide down. So it is going to be really, really slippy in the turns. It's kind of good for me and Jordan, because me and Jordan come from a mountain bike background, so we can hopefully hold on to the turns. And when it starts sliding, I think a lot of the BMXers are a bit too used to more sort of traditional style tarmac turns now. So they're like, they're kind of the people who haven't ridden kind of stuff like this, they're going to really struggle. So me and Jordan are looking quite good in the turns, but obviously it's a bit more than just turning. We've got to get the start and work out the jumps, and yeah, it just looks a bit weird to me. I don't know. I kind of can't get my head around it, to be honest. It doesn't look like a jump. It looks a bit, I don't know, I can't really explain it. It's just weird at the moment, but we'll see how it is tomorrow when we get the bikes out, when we practice, and then see where we go from there, and then we'll work it all out, and hopefully things will be good. We've booked. We've got the space we've got is 6x5, and we've actually got 6x6. So we need to. Whoa!
I knew that was going to.
Oops. We need to take a meter from somewhere, so we're going to steal it from somewhere.
Taking yours out, Michael.
Oh no, it's got to a point where it's...
See?
Oh, no, it's going in. No, it's going in.
It's because I spit.
Yeah.
Best sound you can have.
My eye.
Just makes it look professional, really. We spent quite a lot of money getting here, so spending a bit of time making sure the stand's right. It's just that added extra bit of like impact when people see, it's all set up like this. They actually like taken out a little bit, rather than if it was a bit mishmash and a bit like chucked together, they'd be like, oh well, they're not really that serious. So I think, a big stand like this, they can see the support we're giving the riders. It's just quite important, really. It just shows that what we offer the riders, we actually deliver. A lot of teams and a lot of things in any sport always start out big and end up sort of dwindling away a little bit. So we kind of, do this every round. Really, it's quite a standard setup for us. So we have still a bit of extra room from the French, but it's all right. They'll get over it. So, but no, I'd say we've got all our sponsors are all up as well. So it just shows them that they're getting value for money. So if we can give them that, then we'll get a bit more next year, hopefully. So that's kind of, you've got to invest in yourself for people to invest in you, really. But no, it's a good look. It makes people stop. I think it's the key. If we just had a couple of rough-looking easy ups, then we probably wouldn't be where we are. We'd probably be out in the car park with everyone else in their rough-looking easy ups. So, but no, it's just good. It's just the investment that we do, really.
We're signing on, so we're registered for the race, so all our numbers are entered. So tomorrow when we start racing, obviously they know who we are and that we're here to race.
I have to get it.
Oh, there we go.
Perfect. All right, I'm Tony.
Hi there, nice to meet you.
I'm Jordan. Hi, Jordan.
So your block, your practice
Is that your number?
But 20 past
10,
1.
7,
Yeah, and then you
Just the
keep going
number
down,
that will
and then you start
correspond with
your
your frame and your bracelet. So
motors
you get
there.
2 bracelets.
and then once you've done all your motors,
Wear a bracelet, how cool is that?
you do Sunday, 10 over. Yeah, warm up there.
Oh, not 8:30
I do motors, yeah. And then I do my motors, and then everyone goes.
We're gonna, if we stick these to a table or something, then our bits. So no, we're doing.
What's the...
I'll be around.
No.
7:30!
What?
Me.
There's not practice at.
Not for me.
Yeah,
We're
but
still gonna be there.
who's at 3? I think that's Jay.
Oh no, that's good. 11, 11:15.
They've done it in English just for
James
us.
coming on his own.
That's good.
You make me look famous.
Alright.
Just follow me.
I don't think you're allowed in there, mate.
That's music.
Oh, I can't. She's smoking. She's smoking.
She's not fussed. She'd rather
She's
smoke
not
a
fussed.
cigarette. What is this? I don't understand. Just set up everything last night at the track, and now we're just trying to get all the final things to the tent, to the track side, so that we're prepared for this weekend. I don't know, France is a lot different to home because people are different. It's just hard to adapt because we're so used to the English culture, and then to come over here and everything's different. I don't know if we're a fan or not, but got to deal with it. The organisation's good, but they're a bit strict with things, so you're limited to do stuff, which is a bit of a problem when you need to get out and you can't get out. Other than that, I think it's quite well organised. Tired, but we'll get on. We'll get better during the day.
Yeah, my dad used to race motocross. My brother raced motocross. He was quite good. But I just tagged along because my brother did it. I was only quite young, so I guess I was never really that good, but my dad encouraged me to do it. And I started racing BMX quite late, so I was about 17 when I started racing BMX, so relatively quite late to sort of pick the sport up. But yeah, I just love the travelling and then different places, and yeah, it's just good fun. Keeps you young. The family situation there is quite funny. My dad supports me 150%. He gives me good advice. He helps me out financially every now and again. I think if it weren't for my dad, I wouldn't be here. I had a bit of a problem at home, and my dad helped me out as usual. So thanks, Dad. My parents are great because obviously my dad from motocross, my mum understands it, but my partner's parents don't quite get it. They're kind of not a competitive family, and they kind of can't see what I do, and they've come to a race which is great, and they've seen my son race, which is great, but they still don't really get it. And my partner, she just, I don't know, she's weird. I love her to bits, but she's weird. Coming here, she was carrying on. She was like, you're going on holiday again? Why? I'm not going on holiday, I'm going to race my bike. It's, the difference between a holiday when you go away for a week and you're sunning it up, and you come here and what have we seen? A tunnel, a road, a hotel. We've seen a road, we've seen a restaurant. We'll see the road back to the hotel, back to the race, back to the hotel, and then we'll be back on the tunnel and back home again. So, it's a lot of effort. Since we've got here, it's been a late to bed, early start. So it's not quite the holiday that she thinks it is, which is quite funny. But yeah, she kind of supports me a little bit, but sometimes it's difficult. To compete at the top level, you have to train like every day. Every day is a training day. Obviously, you've got to give your body a bit of a rest time, a bit of a rest day. but you know, you just got to keep plugging away. But you know, obviously when you get a bit older, you know, you've got families and you know, you've got wives and all that kind of nonsense that goes along. But you know, when I was riding elite, you know, I was the most selfish person ever. But that's just how you had to be, you know, to make it. You've got to switch everything off around you, and you've got to be, you know, you've got to wake up in the morning. You know, you've got to do what you need to do, and you know, if there's other distractions, then you know, you just got to can it and just say, no, forget that, I'm concentrating on my gym or my bike, or, you know, just training in general. You know, you just got to be the most selfish person ever, and you just got to do what you need to get done.
So it's actually my first year in BMX racing, so I've come from a mountain bike background, and it seems BMX is evolving a lot quicker than different forms of mountain biking, so it seems like a good time to get into it, especially with the Olympics coming up as well. Being a racer is quite unique. Not many people get the chance to travel so much, meet new people, and it's a great opportunity to get out there and do something you love every day. Training's quite hard at the minute, doing gym sessions like 3 times a week, also riding as much as I can, riding a road bike a lot at the minute, doing 15 miles a day minimum. So I'm just trying to keep fit, keep your stamina up and keep powerful for riding. I've actually worked for Identity behind the scenes as well. I'm actually in sales at the minute, so it's quite handy. I've raced for them for a few years in mountain bike, and had quite a good relationship with people at Identity as well. So it's kind of a progression of moving from mountain bike to BMX. It's nice getting into BMX with such a positive team, made good friends like Michael Cummins, Jake Power, and the whole team really. They're a great team to have, quite a few young members, so it's nice for me to have other people I can relate to. And obviously a few old members as well, so I can have something to look to as a role model as well. Hoping to achieve, well, having a good time, first of all. If you don't have a good time, you're not going to enjoy racing, and that's the whole point of it for me. Obviously do well in the races and get Identity's name out there in Europe as well.
Jordan got caught up in a bit of a collision on one of the big turns. It's quite loose here, and quite a lot of the guys are quite quick as well, and he was just defending his line a little bit too much, and unfortunately he was one that came off the worst. There's a couple of other riders went down with him, but I think most of the impact was on his wrist, so he's just in the medical centre at the moment. We've got Tony Luckhurst, who's the British team manager, to all the European rounds, so he's doing a bit of translation for us at the moment, just between Jordan and the medics, just to try and speed up obviously the communication problems with Jordan not speaking much French. But no, it doesn't look too bad. I was more concerned about his collarbone really. He went down quite hard, but luckily he had a neck brace on, so that did take quite a lot of the impact out of it. I'm pretty good for him really. He's been training quite hard, and he was looking good in practice, and it just takes one crash in his first motor, and he's going to be out for the rest of the weekend now. So just he's in the hands of the medics now. We can't really do too much more, but it's just one of them things really. It's racing at the end of the day. It's if you don't take the line, you end up last, and he defended his line, and unfortunately it wasn't his day today. So
they said if it's broke, they said I should go to hospital. I don't want to go. If I ride on it and it hurts, I can pull off and go to hospital. But if it's good, I can carry on riding. So
well, how does it feel?
If I put it on ice for a little while, I'll see how it feels then. It feels just a bit sore.
Does it feel like you broke or not?
I've never broken my wrist before, so I wouldn't know.
But does it?
Can you do that?
Yeah, it's just a bit tight, so I think a bit of ice would be fine.
We've got a couple of cans of man fuck up back at the pit.
I do.
Because
Yeah, got a bit of a bad gate. Heading down the first straight, got a few places, jumped a few jumps, and went my way up to 5th. Going along the second straight in 5th, I was about to make a move onto 4th and 3rd, where I got taken out from the left by someone that's next to me on my left, so just landed on a roller on my wrist. And, I'm not sure what I've done, but it's pretty sore. Just strapped it up and put ice on it and stuff, so they said I should go to hospital, but I can always go to hospital later, so right now I'm not sure. Give it a few minutes and see, so I want to get out there. Didn't come to France to sit down, so I want to go race really. Get a better gate than that one and move over a bit more and shut a few people down and just do a smooth lap. Nice and easy, no stupid stuff, just nice and flowing through the jumps. And just watch for the crazy idiots in the turns and yeah, should be good. Yeah, it's getting a bit slippy now, especially in the turns. The gravel in the top's coming down. It's getting a bit wishy-washy and it still feels a bit slow. I thought it might have speeded up a bit, but it still feels like you've got your brakes on sometimes. I don't know. So here we go.
We just heard that Jordan has had to pull out. He thinks he's broken his scaphoid, which is pretty bad really. It was kind of his track being a bit loose, and you know he doesn't mind sliding around a little bit and the bike moving quite a lot underneath him, and which is quite unusual for a BMX rider because a lot of the tracks are very hard, like sort of tarmac concrete. I had a quick word with Jordan. I mean, we just left him alone at the minute. He's really upset, and you know, because he's come out to Europe, he's doing really well, and just to have that taken away from him, it's in England it's friendly racing, that they will give you some room to race, and in Europe there's no room. It's like if you're in the way they will go through you, and I think it was a bit hard for Jordan to see another rider do that to him, where he's used to like riders, being a bit courteous. I mean, you just watch them riding around, and even in the warm-up area they can't ride around civil, they're knocking into each other and barging the way through, and it's Jordan took over someone, he wanted to go past, Jordan was in the way and just went through him basically. We've been telling all the riders get their elbows out, make themselves look bigger, take up more room, just make the area in front of you longer and wider, and just so they can't get past. It's just different racing. It's something that you've got to learn, and it's what's going to happen at the Worlds in Birmingham. They're going to have the same problems, and I'd rather them spend a weekend out in France, and we don't want anyone to get injured, but I think that injury will carry a lot of weight for Jordan, and it'll be a good lesson for him. And it is a harsh thing to say, but you've just got to learn, and he'll know next time. Don't think someone's going to be courteous to you. Just be his bad back, and obviously be fair and not take anyone out, but just don't let them come past. And it's going to take an accident for Jordan to learn that, and I think he's a bit annoyed with himself, like he didn't defend his line enough, and he didn't make himself bigger and, you know, just take up more room really on the track. That's what it's about. And, you know, especially with Michael and Jake, they're both really small people, and, you know, they've got to make a lot of room. I think it'd be interesting to see how Jake gets on tomorrow. One, he's not on clips, which is a really big thing for Jake. It's one of these things in the UK where you can ride clips from an early age, and, you know, you can use the clips to put extra power down, and, you know, when you're like rotating your cranks, one leg's pushing while the other leg's pulling, you know, but when you're on flats, you can just push, you can't pull with it. So he's got that. It's a loose track, so I think Jake's got quite a lot of work to do tomorrow. I think just mentally we just need to keep an eye on him and make sure that it just doesn't get over the top for him, and, you know, a lot of things that normally fall into place aren't falling into place, and explain to him the reasons why, and just nurture him really, just tell him, look, you know, this is what's going to happen, this is what you're going to expect. And
I love the fact that you get to do something you want to do, take it serious, but also have fun at the same time. And the atmosphere at racing is great because obviously you can ride with your friends, you can see everyone you want, but like I said, it also, you take it serious as well as having a bit of fun. We've come to France because some of the riders haven't been abroad and raced yet, and it's only my second time. So if you ride out of England, you get more of the experience to riding different types of riders. So you'll have those in England, and then you'll have those abroad that maybe are a bit better or just ride differently. So yeah, it's good for team building because the team's not been together long, so that helps us bond, but also the experience helps as well. Well, when you go to a race, you look at the people that you're racing and you think, oh, can I beat them, can I not? And sometimes it works out, but most of the time you've just got to give it your best. You can't say I'm going to beat this person and then you don't beat them, because it knocks your confidence down. You've just got to think to yourself, I'm going to do this, and then you do your best and you should be happy with that. The BMX career, at the moment I'm in the junior level, and next year I could go elite, but with it being so tough and a lot of the elite riders are a lot older than me, so I'd probably go the 17-24 age, get some experience in those, and then eventually, when I've got that experience and more power and things like that, go to the elite level and go from there.
So yeah, the day started off well, practice was going really good, felt quick. Then racing started, got a bit of a bad gait, and carried on around the track, made up a few positions, and I was about 4th, 5th I think. Well, going to make the move for 4th or 3rd, and got taken out from the left hand side and put my wrist out and broken the end off my arm actually. So that didn't end so well, bit of a disappointment. So I spent 4 hours in the hospital, and €100 later got this on my arm, and came back to find out that Oggy got knocked out as well before the finals, so that's a little bit disappointing. But not a great day for team identity, but hopefully tomorrow we can bring better things to the whole team.
I had one rider in hospital, but it's not too bad. Started off this morning, a bit disappointing, no breakfast at our hotel. Everyone was a bit unhappy. Went to a French bakery, none of us can speak French. A few of us got fed, a few of us got a bit umpy like myself, and ended up living on Jaffa cakes for most of the morning. But other than that, no, it was good. We started off just basically working out what riders were racing and what categories. A bit weird, like Jake's not actually riding till tomorrow, so he's pretty much sat out most of the day and not really done anything. Martin was the first rider out on cruisers. He had practice first and then went straight into his motos, literally within about 10 minutes of his practice finishing, so that was a bit hard on him. Then we had Jordan out for practice. He was doing really well, looking quite quick. We didn't think he'd be that quick here actually, but he kind of surprised a few of us, and when he got onto his first moto, we were actually looking forward to seeing how he was doing, and you know, he had a bit of a bad gait, but after that he kind of worked his way up to 5th, and then one of the riders decided rather than overtaking him, we'd go through him and cause him to fall off. Went into the medics, they had a look at him. Obviously we're not very good speaking it French, so Tony Luckhurst, the BC guy, took over from me and basically took Jordan through the stages of obviously getting checked out and stuff. And then it was decided that he was going to try and ride again, and I wasn't too keen on it. He strapped his arm up, his wrist up, thought he could get away with it, and there was no point. You know, he wasn't going to get anywhere, and it was just going to aggravate an injury. And then it started to get a bit more painful for him. I think obviously the adrenaline wore off a little bit, and then it was decided that we took him to hospital, and you know, we found the hospital in the end, luckily. And then we just sat in there for about 4.5 hours and got a €90 bill for fixing him up. But other than that, it's not been too bad. You know, obviously it can be a lot worse than BMX. I think one of the key things that we've learned from today is just looking at the pictures of Jordan's crash was how much the neck brace helped him. I mean, like, there's a lot of stuff on the websites and forums about neck braces and how they don't work. And you know, looking at Jordan's crash that one of the photographers caught on, some of the footage that had been, you know, caught of his crash, it actually showed that, you know, if he hadn't have had the neck brace, I probably think I'd still be in hospital with him now. And you know, I mean, even though he walked out with a broken wrist, with that accident, how hard he went down, the speed he was going, you know, it could have been a lot worse. Get back to the hotel, have an early night tonight, I think, because it's an early start. Got to be back here again at 7:30 in the morning, so that's about just under 11 hours before we have to be back here. So, you know, even with the intense race that we've got, we still don't get a long window of rest for some of the riders. So it's going to be, I think there'll be a few tired people tomorrow night on the way back to the ferry. But you know, it's been a good day in France. It's been a good learning curve for them, and especially for me looking after them as well. You know, normally when we're in Manchester or any of the UK events, some of the families are there, and it takes a little bit off me. But you know, when you've got, you know, 6 people that you got to look after, and you know, for everything really, you know, it just makes my day a bit long and a bit tiring. So hopefully get an early night tonight, and hopefully have breakfast in the morning. Just think you're back in Manchester and just ride like you're in Manchester. Don't worry, there's a load of French people behind you. Just don't worry about it. Just get your head sorted. You can do it, yeah? You can do this. You just spent 2 days in a van, yeah? You alright? Come on, you can do it, man. Come on, we'll all be rooting for you. Alright, just go out there. Just think you're in Manchester, yeah? Just take the stress off you and just have fun.
Riders ready? Watch the gate.